I'm Ruby Bolton, board-certified family law attorney and the founder of the Bolton Law Firm. You've probably heard about going to mediation to resolve your divorce, and you might have some questions. What does that look like? Do you still need an attorney? Are you going to get browbeaten by your spouse? Well, the good news is that most cases that go to mediation settle there. In the state of Texas, 86% of cases where the parties go to mediation, they end up reaching a settlement at mediation. And that means that you and your spouse get to decide what happens to your children and how to divide your property instead of a stranger in a black robe who never met you before. And that's smart. First, don't worry, you're not going to be in the same room with your spouse. And secondly, you're not going to be alone. You're going to have your attorney with you. You and your attorney will be in one room, and your spouse and their attorney will be in the other room. In fact, most of the time, the two parties don't even see each other on the date of mediation at all. So you don't have to worry about being talked over or intimidated or saying something to send your spouse off the deep end with something you say. The mediator is usually another family law attorney or sometimes a retired family law judge. And the mediator goes back and forth between the two rooms, and he or she assists them in reaching an agreement. That way, both sides have an opportunity to be heard, and the mediator helps to keep the parties focused on the decisions that need to be made, and your attorney makes sure that your interests are considered and represented. But if you and your spouse agreed on everything, you wouldn't be getting a divorce in the first place. So, what makes for a successful mediation? And what can you do to ensure that your divorce ends peacefully and in a way that you can live with outside of the courtroom? What you need to do is hire a law firm that's focused on moving your case forward from the first day that you walk in the office, because a successful mediation begins with thorough preparation long before that important day. If you don't know how big a pie is, how can you ever be sure that it's being divided fairly? We also want to be sure that all of your children's needs and their future is kept front and center. If you would like our list of what information you want to start getting together to help your divorce go smoothly and quickly, click below.